can't bother right now.
Bitch, fuck, got a nigga, real. Bitch, fuck, got a nigga, real. Bitch, fuck, got a nigga, real. Bitch, give a fuck, got a nigga, real. Bitch, fuck, got a nigga, fuck, got a nigga, fuck, got a nigga, fuck, got a nigga. Make it clap like he got the right, make it got the right.
Today is Sunday, September 8th. I am going to be doing laundry again, and I'm going to Malika's house again. Just because I'm gonna see Malika from how long. But I could try to do my laundry like in my building that I live, but it's really expensive. It's really expensive to do the laundry here, and it's a vibe when I want to do my laundry and Malika does the rest, so somebody can just sit down and talk with her and something. Like you could just sit, eat with her, talk about stuff while my laundry is being done, so it's more convenient for me. Last night I went out, so like there's makeup on my face still. Well, not really, not makeup, but like the eyeliner under your song or whatever. It wasn't even the eyeliner. I think it's a mascara. Oh, we're so tired. I went to sleep late too. Like I went to sleep at like at around like 1 yesterday. My weekend was a mess. Well, not really. My Friday was a mess, and then just a whole bunch of shit happened at work. I had to come home early that I wanted to, because even though, like, if it's one advice I'd give to anybody, anything you're doing, no matter if you're doing a business or if you're doing YouTube and you're getting paid from it or whatever, always keep a 9 to 5, unless you know you're booming to the point where you're just like get money every day. Y'all know I have a hair business and I sell lash too, and I do like the small boutique stuff. I get orders sometimes, and you know it's not as fast as how I would want it to be, just because we just start literally. And you know, like every business, you have your slow period, you have your fast period, but I'm slowly starting to like come up with a plan for like my slow days per se. So until that plan is in play and it's actually working, my plan B is to always have a 9 to 5. So it doesn't matter even if I don't get an order, or even if YouTube doesn't give me money or whatever, I could still be getting like a consistent paycheck every 2 weeks, which I'm not trying to do that forever. As soon as, you know, I feel like I've reached a point where okay, I'm getting consistent income and I don't need to work, then I'll stop. But I'm a forever have a 9 to 5. So like I had to leave work early, and I was mad because I like money, you know. But I have to tell you guys that story another time, because this is gonna take up the whole vlog. So Friday wasn't a bop for me. I had to come home. Yesterday I did someone's hair, so I ended up getting paid. So like God worked in mysterious ways. So even though I came home, didn't get to finish work, my actual shift, to get paid, I still get a client. I still got a client on Saturday to kind of compensate for the time that I left work, and it still kind of worked out. So I'm not even complaining. God knows what he's doing. A lot of times I just leave all my problems, or I try. I'm not going to say a lot of times, because sometimes it really be a lot, especially living somewhere else from home. It really be a lot that you go through sometimes, and it's just like, trust me, sometimes you reach the point where you're just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like my head is against the wall right now. And then you have times where I'm just like, you know what, just relax, you've had worse days, and I just leave it to God. So it ended up working out still. Ended up getting a client, ended up getting paid or whatever. And then I went out last night. I don't know. Then I don't know, I went out last night, but it wasn't what I expected. I wanted to enjoy myself a little bit more. But somehow, like, there's just something on my mind. Like, it's just resting on my mind. And the whole time yesterday I was in the party, I'm trying to enjoy myself. It's just like, I'm just thinking about, you know, like, everything. It's just a lot. Like, I think when I'm more comfortable, I can tell you guys a little bit more about, like, you know, my family, shit like that. But for now, I think I want to keep that to myself just until, I don't know, when I'm ready, I'll probably let you guys in. But for now, it is what it is. But today I'm filming I was filming a video because I'm cutting like a short hair. I can show you guys. So I'm doing that hairstyle, like a pixie cut. I'm trying to do it, but like I'm not sure how to do it, so I'm just doing it step by step. But when I feel tired, I, like, you know, I just lay down, whatever. But I have to finish that. I started that video today, so hopefully it will be done by at least tomorrow or later on tonight. Then I can like install it on my head. What else? I had my aunt's hair to do today, but she lives all the way in Mississauga, which is like how far from here. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know if I want to go. I don't know. I'm gonna know. Because it's her birthday, and it's like, she wants me to do something for her, but it's so much. Like, you know, when I'm just not in the mood, like, I'm not in the mood to do it. I just want to go do my laundry and probably go to the pool and go swim. Because there's a pool close beside Malika's house. And that's probably what I want to do today. I don't want to do anything else, to be honest. Also, it's a morning motivation. Whenever you feel like things are going like south and not going your way, always remember that you have had worse days. Days worse than yours, okay? Like, what I tell myself when I feel like things are going, like, you know, really, really south. I always tell myself, there have been times where there have been times where we didn't have anything, to the point where I used to get up in the morning and, well, not now, like when I was like younger, like more like I'm gonna say around like 6 or 7 years old. I remember there were times when my mom did not, let me tell you, never have nothing, to the point where she used to just say, you know what, in order for you to not get gas, but because she always, one thing with my mom, she always say, you have to go to school, you have to go to school, she always instilled that in us. You have to go to school, you have to go. She never tried to, like, you know, stop us from going to school. So whatever it took, school was always a #1 priority, and everything else would fall in place after. That's what my mom used to think, or I think she still thinks like that, but forever she's been thinking like that. And I remember there were times when I did not have, me, my mom, and my sisters, and my brother, like, we did not have anything literally to eat. I remember she used to just say, you know what, just drink some water, like hot water. She used to like boil the hot water whenever and tell us to drink it, because, you know, Caribbean parents always tell you when you drink like hot stuff, it makes, when you drink hot stuff, it makes your you don't get gas. So my mom used to always make sure, even if we don't have anything to eat, we drink some hot water. And the hot water will make sure, you know, like, make you like burp, and kind of the heat in your body helps and break down whatever I don't know how to explain it, but Caribbean parents always tell you drink, just like how, you know, they always tell you drink tea for everything, drink tea for that, drink tea as soon as your head hurts, you drink tea, your belly hurts, you drink tea, your toe hurts, you drink tea. Like that's how Caribbean parents are. They're always telling you just to drink tea. If you're coming and you feel depressed, they tell you, see, if you drink the tea this morning, that wouldn't have happened to you. So my mom used to always tell us just drink the hot water. Once you have that hot thing in your system and you're good to go, and then, you know, me and my sister, my brother, whatever, we'll drink the hot water, and then we'll just go to school, pretend like everything's okay. We go back home, we drink more hot water, unless my mom, like during the time that we're at school, unless she comes up with something or finesse something, and, you know, unless she did all of that and we come home, like there's actually, you know, like dinner or whatever. But if not, it's the same thing. You drink hot water in the morning, just so you know, then at night you drink more hot water, then you got your bed. But I always like when I'm here and I feel like, you know, things aren't going the way that I want them to go, I always remember those times and I'm just like, listen. And even then, to be honest, even then it wasn't like bad, because you had people that didn't even had, one, the clean water to boil, and two, the stove plus the gas to light the fire, because in Jamaica you use gas and we use gasoline. Well, back in those times it was mainly gasoline that people use. Now they have like electric stove or whatever, but before there were times where, you know, it's just gas, and there were times people can't even afford the gas or the clean water because where they live, no water is coming. They have to walk to the river or wherever. So even then, at least my mom had water, and at least she had gas, and at least she, you know, had a stove to boil the water for us to drink. A lot of persons still didn't have it. So even then, I wouldn't think that like that's the worst or whatever, because at least, you know, we still were able to like drink water and at least have uniforms and stuff to go to school. But when I moved here and whatever, or like growing up, whenever I will find myself in a situation where I feel like oh my gosh, God just take me, because I know a lot of people have that, you know, like, oh my gosh, I just want God just take me, you know. A lot of times when I find myself going through situations like that, I just always just, you know, have to take a 5-minute break and just reflect on times like those, and, you know, look where I'm at right now and say, you know what, it is what it is, you know. If I could survive back then, I could definitely survive now, because now at least I have at least $10 to say, okay, I'm thirsty, let me go buy a juice, let me go buy something at, if I'm hungry, let me go buy something at Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? At least I have the $10 now to just go and say, hey, let me just buy something. Or at least I have money to the point where my mom could ask me, can I borrow $100 from you sometimes? And I'm like, yeah, you know. So I always just think back to those times whenever I feel like things aren't going the way that I want them to go. So just I don't know, I'm just saying all of that for people, because I know there's people out there that probably think like, listen, I can't do this no more, you know. And it's real. Like, people are afraid to talk about it. I don't know why, but it's real. Like, it's actually real. And I'm just, you know, I just wanted to say, like, whenever you feel like things aren't going your way, just fuck it, you know. Like, it is what it is. Like, you have worse days, people out there have worse days. And okay, so I don't remember what I was saying, but yeah, I think I was saying something about people having, you know, worse days. My camera got overheated just now, so it turned off. I think I'm gonna buy a different battery for it though, so whenever this one done, then I could use the next one. But what I'm basically saying, I think what I was basically saying was, it doesn't matter how things get bad on your side, because you know there's people out there that really do go through shit. Like, just remember, it could have been worse. Like, you have people literally out there worse than you. Like, whenever I find myself going through shit, I just look back and I say, you know what, could have been worse, could have been worse. And I'm not saying that every day is going to be like that. Like, not every day you're going to have the strength to say, you know what, could have been worse, could have been worse. Like, sometimes you really, really, really do not know what to do, and you're just like, I can't no more, you know? Like, it really be rough sometimes. Like, it's not even a joke. Like, people really be thinking, oh my gosh, oh my god, blah, blah. But really and truly, it be really rough times. Like, I literally have so many friends, like, to this day, that's going through shit, and it's just like, they try, like, you know, like, they try to be strong or whatever, but you have, like, I have one friend that it doesn't matter what happens, she's always like, you know what, just leave it in God's hands, just leave it in God's hands, just leave it in God's hands, just leave it in God's hands. And you know, she has days where she's just like, listen, Ashley, I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I just, you know, like, I'm just tired, you know. So not to say like every day you're gonna get up and be a superwoman and oh my gosh, or a superman and oh my gosh, I'm just gonna, it is what it is. Go, no, nobody's trying to say that, because everybody's gonna go through days where you're just like, no. So all I wanted to say today to all of you guys, don't give up. Just try your best to stay strong, and you know, like, Google shit, watch things on YouTube. And not to say you're gonna watch people that's lower than you to make yourself feel better, but just watch it to, like, you know, Google like African countries or other countries or other people that's going through stuff. And you know, when it's not to put them down so you can feel better, but it's basically just to remind yourself that, hey, I'm not the only one that's going through stuff, and there's, you know, like, people out there worse than me. So it's just a little reminder that it could have been worse, but it's not. So every time you find yourself stuck in a situation, just try your best to, anywhere you are, if you're on the bus going to work or going to school, or if you're in class, or if you have 5 minutes, just pop out your phone, Google, you know, different situation, whatever. I don't know what to tell you that gets to Google. I'm just giving you guys like options or whatever. Or if you've had a worst day, just think about that worst day and think about how you've overcame that situation, and now you're just in a place where you're, you know, like, you're just going through a next battle. And one thing my mom always tell me, if you don't go through ups and downs in life, you're dead. Just like when you're on, you know, like when you're in the hospital, whatever, and you see the life machine going, when it goes up and down, that simply means you're still alive, you're still living. There's a possibility that, yes, of course, you're gonna wake up, like, you know, like, you're not dead. You know, once that the life machine goes straight, you're dead. So nothing in life is gonna go straight for you. Yes, you're gonna have worse days than some, but you just have to keep it pushing, and you know, like, you have to try your best in situation. Worse if you're in a situation where your family is depending on you. I know, trust me, you know, you have to just keep pushing and keep doing what you do best. Like, you know, like, pray, try to say a prayer at least once a day. I'm not gonna say I'm a frequent prayer, because sometimes I don't remember to pray, to be honest, because you're so tired. But that's bad. Always, if you don't have a Bible or whatever to read, just always pray. Because trust me, prayer do work, I'm telling you. And after times when I feel like I'm going through stuff too, and I'm just like I feel like God is just looking at me like, sis, did you not go through something worse than this, and you're right here right now? Like, what's your problem? Like, relax. Legit, that's how I feel sometimes. So like, when I start thinking about all that stuff, I'm just like, you know what, It's just the next thing. And I just try to figure out a way to like just get over it, you know. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. You know, I know people be going through stuff and they're afraid to talk about it and they have nobody to talk to. And not because we YouTubers come out here and we put on makeup and we look cute and then we take pretty pictures and we post on Instagram and we do all the Snapchat filters and look cute and all that. That doesn't mean people don't go through real life shit. You know what I'm saying? So people do go through shit. They don't just, like me, for example, like I do go through shit and not everything I choose to post because I don't think I'm comfortable enough to post it yet. Like I said, even with my family situation, whatever. But, you know, eventually, if I'm comfortable, I'll tell you guys all about, you know, what's really going on or whatever. But for now, it's just, this video was just a little reminder that don't give up, stay pressing, and, you know, pray, and just know that God's got you. Whatever you're going through, He has your back 110%. Like, just pray and keep it pushing. That's all you have to do. Pray, have faith, keep it pushing. And I'm telling you, like, from first-hand experience, everything will work out. Okay? So I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday morning. I'm going to try to post this video like right now. I hope you guys have a blessed Sunday morning, and, you know, stay prayed up, stay positive, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I was trying to vlog today, but I don't think I'm gonna vlog. I don't know. If I do, then I'll probably post this on the vlog on next day. But yeah, thank you guys for sitting down and hearing me rant for probably like 15 minutes or more. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Looking at a lame and he famous. Clout chasing all different angles. Little nigga don't know it get dangerous.